and then somewhere
we're going.
oh,
Okay. I follow the Sox on Twitter.
well, and then so they'll either as they play, when the actual games happen, uh, they'll come on through and they'll have something at the end of the game where it says
they win.
Well,
I don't even know if they say they lost.
Oh, they say they lost.
Okay.
That's the thing is it's
Better
either
luck next time, guys.
no, it's just the score.
Okay, so it's brutal.
It's so the rest of the time it's sort of like they'll have whoever the star of the game was like
slammed in,
clutched it out, delivered just a heartbreaker in the eighth or whatever like that, and then if they lose, it's just LA Angels 5.
See you on Tuesday.
And as soon as you said that, I was like, I don't recall seeing too many of those like happy ones. And then I just checked their record; they're fucking 1-5.
Oh,
so, that would explain it.
Oh, someone were picking them to do pretty darn good too.
I
guess it's really early.
It's really early. It's rough to lose. 5 out of the first 6. I liked some of the moves.
Rockies are better.
Rockies fan. That's when I made that noise. It was that because I got when you go on ESPN, it's this league, and then you go all the way to the bottom, and that's where the NL West is.
Oh, right. Yep.
And usually, Colorado is literally on the bottom of the page.
One.
Yeah. Last page, last team, and I just saw
like 3 folds into the paper.
Are they not even last in their division?
They're tied.
With the Giants, probably? Because didn't you sweep the Giants?
Who?
Yankees?
Well, there's 3 teams.
I didn't watch. Yeah, sorry.
The San Francisco, Colorado, and San Diego are 2-4.
Oh, well, that's just because we got a murderous team like wrecking our division already.
They are 4-1.
I know.
Arizona is 3-3.
That won't last.
So
they won it all like 3 years ago. Well, they traded away all their players.
Dude, they do. Like Arizona is like fucking Bitcoin.
They do.
It's just up and down. So
it is the Diamondback pump and dump.
Yeah, Rockies is fucking Dogecoin forever. Yeah. So no, I was actually going through the ESPN standings, and everybody has got basically a 1 in 4 chance that the Dodgers are going to be in the series. It's like a 100% chance they're going to actually make the playoffs. The Yankees are like 80%. The Mariners are actually looking pretty good. Yeah. So, and then the other one was the Jays look pretty tough this year, and of course those two are in the same division.
Yeah.
So yeah. But NL is just basically like Dodgers just wrecking ball everybody.
And then other teams will get in there, but they're really not the problem.
That's because they have slots to fill.
Exactly. You boys know what a quota is.
Well, the Braves usually, last year was a fluke, but
they've actually, you're right.
Because Acuna got hurt last year.
He did get hurt last year. So, we'll just have to wait and see. So, but I've been bird dogging a couple games that I want to go see this year. So just go up to Coors and watch other people wreck our shit.
Dude, you're there to watch some baseball. That's the thing.
Fuck yeah.
You've now turned the
my
corner.
foot-long dog and my 2 freaking tall boys of Coors. I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all new management, GM, all that stuff. So I'm gonna give them a shot.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
I don't expect miracles this year, but
it's Mike Ford Jr. who's in charge now, so maybe he actually wants to spend some money on some baseball.
They got a GM that's not part of the organization.
That is correct.
The first time
for the first time in like fucking 2 decades
since they had their first GM.
Yeah.
So
we'll see how it goes.
Give them until they're. Well, it's not fair to say until they're like 30 games back because almost everybody.
That'll happen pretty soon.
30 games back of the Dodgers. The world's in system, man.
Well, that's the thing is you just have to be in contention with the next team on the list.
Outrun the bear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're not playing for a division title.
Right.
You're
no.
You're going for wild card.
I'm going to ink that one in right now.
Yeah.
But it's is it no, it's not hockey where it's like a free for all in terms of who all gets to make it in, is it?
Basketball is
Basketball
hockey,
is yeah.
Hockey kind of
I'm
is.
just trying to remember because they did make
Baseball
some
is
changes.
not.
Baseball is not.
No,
not,
baseball's
You
not.
still have to win your division in hockey. Basketball, you don't care.
That
It is
is
just
it's best. It's
best
just
record.
best
Yeah.
teams go in. Yeah. Okay.
Even though you're in divisions, it's just best records, and then you're seeded that way.
Okay.
But yes, hockey I know because there's a way like the Avs and the Stars could play in like the second round, even though they're the two best teams.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in baseball.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And on top of that, too, it's also not victories; it's points. So
It's the Avs and everyone else.
right now, yeah,
Yeah.
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 There's a great deal of respect for our team.
That's because they've just been thumping the crap out of people, even with a little hiccup here and there.
That's all right. I mean, it's you get your hiccups out when you can. But I mean, given it's weird that when I had time to reconnect with hockey because you know the holes in the ground, I was going to be there for many hours. Um, I was there on the last like couple of years where they weren't like in the doghouse, but they were struggling, right? So it was cool to be there when you saw the pieces coming together and you're like, man, they could really use. Oh, there it is. Man, they could really. Okay, they got one. And then there were some where it's like, oh man, I can't believe we got rid of him. But yeah, it's cool to see them actually put a
It's a beast.
like a '90s caliber
It's a beast.
Avalanche team again, man. It's cool, and the names are they ring through the league now. They're like, these are fucking killers. These are it's really cool.
Well, the Nuggets are doing the same thing right now, aren't they?
They're not number one.
Yeah. Okay.
They're solid, but they've played like a mess this year,
Oh, okay.
and they've had injuries left and right. So as long as
Yeah.
they get healthy, as long as they're healthy by the playoffs and stuff, and
When do the playoffs start? Like a month?
half a month, like
Yeah.
mid-April.
Okay. Yeah, because hockey runs all the way to May, right?
May, June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm-
Basketball.
Sorry, I'm just coming out of sports slumber here.
Basketball's
Just
broken
looking at
right now.
baseball. Yeah.
So there's 10 teams that are tanking. So like if you look at the point spreads and stuff, there's like 3/4 of the game are 10-point to 20-point favorites.
Yeah.
A good team that's making the playoffs versus backups.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And it is just insane.
I bet you it's
Playoff
doing
bait.
great for the ratings.
Yeah.
They're waiting for the part.
Well, so because I mean that's part of the problem, right? Is if you have a system that's designed to, hey, here's your record. This is how many balls you get into the lottery. You are rewarded for
Sucking.
underperforming, right?
So they're trying to change the whole lottery system and stuff like that. So like the bottom 18 teams
Are ineligible.
make so all the teams that don't make the playoffs are in the lottery.
Okay.
All the teams that make the play-in are in the lottery. All the teams that are lose in the first round are in the lottery.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
trying to make it so, hey, even if you're not good, just try and go for it.
Really,
You'll
trying to
still
turn it into
right.
like Sweet 16 or something, like
They
where
just
it's
want
some
these
fucking
teams to
paired up.
try, man, because it's been a lot of teams this year that quit in like November.
That was
Like-
2025.
Like,
Yeah.
a long time ago, they said, "Nah, we like this draft coming up, and we're gonna suck." And so they sucked.
Oh,
They
so
have.
you just drive the car into the wall. Yeah.
They would literally not
Right,
play
yeah.
their starters in the fourth.
Yeah.
If they were competing, like if it was a close game, they yanked their guys. And then so the league was just like, okay, we're gonna fine you. And they're like, okay, we're not gonna win.
Yeah,
That's
we'd rather
not
get a
the
top
point
pick
here.
out of the NCAA. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
So it's kind of a mess.
Is it illegal or not? We're going to find you. That's not the question.
Right, yeah. How much is it going to cost me?
And then like one of the ones.
Do you want me to write you the check?
Yeah,
now in
exactly.
advance?
Yeah.
One of the ones they got-
If I can park here, and if it's worth my time, I'll pay the fine.
One of the ones they got fined for They sat all their starters and stuff in the fourth quarter, and they won the game. And they're like, "What? You can't fine us for winning the game?" And they're like, "You weren't trying to win the game, man.
You weren't doing the game the way it was intended to play, bro."
Hey, you know that is shit. That's one of the constant problems they have with soccer too. Is even
Oh, I don't know
But
nothing
don't you?
about that.
If you're the worst team, you get relegated.
oh you get booted to the next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Well, it's like English soccer, right?
that's
The Premier League or
Premier-
the,
whatever.
well, they have like 6 leagues out there,
but the top league,
but the top league,
they kick your ass out.
They kick your bottom team gets out, and then
And the top team
there
from the
comes
one.
in. I
Yeah.
think that's great, but
It's
I could do
hilarious.
that with the MLB, man. The Savannah Bananas.
that would be the shit, dude.
Dude, that would be fucking terrible. Come on,
Oh,
man.
man.
Well, how would you even do that?
I know.
You're-
You'd have to play
that-
some goofy ass game.
That's your minor league team.
in a real game.
They're all your players.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah.
They get promoted. And you're like, our farm system got jacked,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I
By
get-
everybody in the league.
and now we got.
They got flipped.
Oh, that would be crazy. No, dude, there's no because they pay those guys.
Well, they do, but I mean, the one thing that you'd have to straighten out is like, okay, so if they get flipped, well, obviously I can't take this team and just say like, well, I'm pulling you all up to this team, right? So basically, it's same team, different, you
So
know,
who do you put?
hats,
Fucking judge on stilts?
right? you have to have something where you can say like, you get to pull 50.
Well, actually, no, that doesn't work because in soccer you can't switch during the middle of the year.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you're
true.
With the pros here, you
Yeah.
just yank guys.
Yeah,
as you
yeah,
need.
that's true. That's what I'm saying. So you can't just like.
It's hilarious. It'd be funny.
I would love that.
It would be so dynamic.
It would need more paperwork than we've got figured out right now.
There's no way you
No.
could.
New character sheets. Yeah.
I mean that because then what? You can't promote any of your guys during the regular season.
Correct.
No, that doesn't work. Yeah.
Because it's totally not baseball.
Or I mean, the
Yeah.
other thing too is if you see that coming, you could send some of your guys to the minors so that
Oh,
next
so you
time
can
they
pull them
flip,
up. Yeah.
they just-
right, yeah.
they just jump.
I
So
don't know,
I mean, it's baseball too, and it's predicated on bullshit. So you know people would do that. Like fucking it, like it's like April 20th, and you see 50% of the team just disappear in the minors.
Well,
the good players.
I know. Well, I mean, they send guys to the minors right now just to get an extra year of eligibility of the cheap contract.
Oh yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for sure, if you put it that, well, whoever you call up this year that's it. But yeah, there's just no way. I mean, they got tiers of minor leagues. It's not even just one minor league team, man. It is.
No, the thing that they have in soccer is it's not that they tank the games per se. It's that, so let's say that it's with 45 minutes left, I've got a 2-1 lead, right?
So you suck a guy out of there.
No, you don't suck a guy out of there. What you do is, so you've seen the pitch of a soccer field.
Oh,
It's
you
the
just try
start.
and keep the ball.
You just pass it
you
around
just,
your
like, keep
zone.
away. Yeah,
And
got it.
becomes
Yeah.
glorious.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
you have way more targets because they have to
It's
keep
more
people on their
like,
side.
by nature.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a term for it. It's like sub-negative or something like that. There's a term for it where
Mm.
you're actually just playing to protect the league, or protect the lead. I remember one of
Just like literally rope-a-doping them.
in a way. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just that they can't pull all their people out of the backfield, but all of your people on one side. So you're always going to have way more people to pass to. It's fucking trash. I know that one of our and this wasn't the noisy version of the ladies team, but I think the goalie a while back called out in the Olympics. They like called out Sweden, and they got in all sorts of shit for it. It's like we played cowards, and they were like furious about it. But
Fucking put up. Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
the
yeah.
win. What do
Yeah.
I care?
Yeah.
Scoreboard.
yeah. So yeah, that's the trick of it. So
Well, I have no intention of watching soccer anytime soon. So
man, I have given it so many chances.
I didn't give many chances. I watched.
It's the one sport that makes me tired watching it.
Mm.
Is golf a sport?
Golf is up there for me. Yeah.
I don't watch golf, so yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like that. That's right there with soccer. Only it takes way longer.
Days. Yeah, days for a tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, just can't get into that.
If I got into it, I mean, it would be sweet. If I was down with the mechanics, if I could appreciate, like, I know how difficult it is for me to make contact with it, but I'm not at that level where I can see the difference between, okay, this is this, and this. God, that's brilliant.
Have you ever done Top Golf?
No, not from the different levels. I've gone to a driving range, but I haven't.
You've never gone to actual Top Golf?
It's kind of fun.
It is fun.
Yeah, we should do that someday.
I whacked the crap out of it.
Yeah. Just don't have the Gilmore, otherwise you're gonna like peter off.
Oh, I know. It's. Hey,
You're gonna be in the news.
Yeah, no, you're right. I would definitely do that. But yeah, my golf swing is terrible. It's just very much like it's a modified baseball swing.
Oh, that's what they told me mine was.
Yeah,
And I whacked the crap out of it. I don't know where it's going to go all the time, but it's cool, man. You see it up on the screen. You can I don't know if you ever played the actual games thing. It's weird because you'll play Angry Birds.
Oh yeah,
and you try and you got to try and hit it certain spots to try and take out the building and stuff, and it tracks your back. It's fun. It's pricey.
It is pricey.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
last time I went,
like $9 a piece.
Last time I went, it was just two of us. And that's pricey. So yeah, if we get a group, it's not bad.
Oh, okay.
Because you're basically renting a box.
Yeah, a box.
Well, I'm sure some people out there that's their idea of heaven is me and this box, and I'm just gonna fucking
pitcher of beer.
Yeah.
And it's cool because you get to see exactly where it goes and all that kind of stuff. It's fun.
I actually find when it comes to those sort of games of skill, of all the ones I like watching most, I think it's darts.
I haven't
played darts in ages.
People that are professional dart players are freaked how good they are.
I finally got my dartboard up, so now I'll probably play during summer. So
actual sticky darts or
the one you got me for my wedding present.
Oh shit! Yeah, we went to the pool hall.
Yeah, billiards.
Yeah, exactly.
I finally now have it up. I got the clear space.
No mind poking holes in your wall.
I've got the backers on the edges and stuff, and down below.
Yeah, I haven't played darts in ages.
Yeah,
I used to play cricket all the time. What is that? It's the one where you have to knock out every
You
15.
give points to other people,
right?
Only once you've closed out. Yeah.
Oh man, that's been ages.
It's been a long time since I've played.
Well, cricket was dope because the machine did the scoring for you.
Right? Yeah. You don't want to do it the other way. Yeah. So I was thinking about it. I haven't been bowling in fucking ages.
I haven't either, but that was fun.
I definitely haven't gone.
I haven't gone in probably 10 years.
I'll gladly go again.
Yeah.
But you want to go bowling?
I'll go bowling.
Let's fucking go bowling.
I will ache the next day. Because there are muscles in there with a
Bro,
an 11-pound ball that
it's a right this.
Oh, and it's right. There's a strip right through there
What are you throwing at that one, dude?
Because
it's still a 12-pound ball, man. That you're
momentum, bro.
and I do kind of try to whip it. I don't do the spin.
No,
I've practiced. I've tried doing it. I can get it down there sometimes, but I have no control.
there are certain times when it looks like I did that on purpose. That'll happen twice, and it'll look beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, one of the guys in college I lived with, he did the spin. So
the walk up,
and
you
my dad used to bowl
the ole,
yeah. So I got to see it and watch
Crouch
it
like
and
this.
Yeah. Well, he was in a league, wasn't he?
My dad, no. My father-in-law was.
Father-in-law was. That's right.
Yeah, but he shot arrows, and he shot straight and so he just knock them hard enough to knock them all down.
See, you got to put some when you throw it straight like that.
Dude, the guy's 6'3", so I don't think he really had put that much oomph on it.
Yeah, it's been forever. So
it's been a minute since I've been bowling.
Yeah, it's been a long.
It's been a minute.
Other than I think I've gone, they like at Great Wolf. They have like little kiddie lane.
Bounce it in.
Yeah. Where it's like to the end of his room here is where the pins
No,
are.
no, 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 no.
That's not. It's just that's modified skee ball.
Right? Yeah, that's what it was.
No, it's no. You have to give it. It's like Canadian skee ball.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Like candlestick bowling. You would call that like that's.
What is candlestick bowling?
Oh, there's a version they'll play. It's in like New England where the pins are way more narrow
Yeah,
there,
I've seen
and
that.
and the ball is like
Oh,
the
it's
size of
smaller?
like a bocce ball.
It's like
Yeah.
bocce ball.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'd do cornhole again. It's been forever. That shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard's
I did
dope,
cornhole
but
not too long ago,
cornhole is a waste of my time. I'm so bad.
man. It's fun. I love it.
I can imagine that. Well, this is you. You've had just this
Accuracy stuff.
cyclopsian, facial awareness to land like missiles on target with the right amount of arc and like tasting the end of your finger for the win, man. You're super at that.
I'm a little out of practice. I was missing some of the kids when I was throwing snowballs in the last snowstorm.
That I
Yeah,
am
it's like-
surprised, man.
But I could still throw snowballs for
Smaller targets.
ever, and my hands still don't like die. So I'm like, all right.
Nor do mine. I
Like,
think
cool.
we found our like genetic. We are the snow people of
I
Korea.
can throw snowballs for a long time, whereas other people are like, oh, my hands.
Yeah, my shriver into like fucking raisins. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember there was a one time that maybe it was something we saw like on a video or something where it was just put your hand in ice water, see how long it take it, and it was just indefinite for me. It's like once like 20 seconds in, it's like this all feels the same.
I don't know how long I could last doing that. There's a different mindset when it's versus getting to hit people with snowballs than just making your hand
Yeah,
cold.
yeah, yeah.
It's a very different motivation there. So yeah, I don't think I've ever given that a shot.
I don't remember how it came up. It was just I think it was just like there was a video that people saw. I was like, I wonder if I could do that. Like, nah, this is a big deal.
Some of those video challenges are kind of funny. We tried the tortilla slap challenge.
What is this?
Oh. So I
Huh.
didn't do it. I had the kids do it. But watch some of these videos. Some of them are freaking hilarious. But you're supposed to have your mouth full of water,
Uh-huh.
so you
Okay.
can't spit out. And you take a full tortilla, and you get to just whack each other. And whoever the water comes out first, you lose. And so some of them will have like 3 people doing it, and so they're just like, and I mean, some of them are loud, like, wow.
Okay.
And they're
okay.
just, and you just, oh man, there's somewhere like the person misses, so they do like a spin, and so the person like laughs so hard that they spit out and just like cover
Now
the
you
person,
lose. Yeah.
and then
yeah.
and then like the third person will just like backhand tortilla the person that's spinning. and-
Okay.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
it's hilarious. So I tried it with the kids, and they just kept, I don't know if they weren't holding it right, or I had the wrong kind of tortillas. They just kept tearing while they were slamming.
Okay. Yeah.
So they just weren't built right to deliver the blows. But there was a couple blows that they got in there. It's pretty funny.
The only one of those I can remember doing, I almost blew my eyeballs out doing the cinnamon challenge. So there was that.
Oh, I
that
was
was
never going to do that. Fucking son of-
yeah,
I was not going to do that.
But I didn't have the bad coughs that other people did. I was able to actually like spit out most of it.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
take a teaspoon of like,
You just-
fuck that. Oh no,
It's almost immediate too.
that
Yeah,
would
it's-
kill me.
and I don't know why you'd want to challenge that. 'Cause they all fail.
Under the same guidelines, Will, there are still people taking that Pakui, the Death Reaper chip.
Oh,
But people can like they'll suffer, but they can make it through.
Bro, all I'm telling you is I bought the spicy ramen just thinking it would be. I told you about this. I got halfway through it and I was hiccuping like crazy and sweating and super hot. And this is like the challenge shit. And that chip is fucking like 140 times hotter than that.
Doesn't it come in like it's like
A
a
sealed
sealed thing?
And you have to wear gloves to.
Yeah.
Oh.
The one
You
it's
get it at the come and go. Yeah.
I do think they sell them at Safeway.
Yeah,
Do they?
okay, fair.
I
I
think
don't
so.
think so. I think you got to order.
I
I
don't
don't
like
know.
sign a waiver.
It's they sell something else that comes in a coffin. But
I've not looked for it, so I have
think,
no
yeah.
idea. Have you seen the show where they give like celebrities the hot wing?
just the clips
Oh
from
yeah,
it.
no, I've
it's
watched
just-
that. Like watch these. There's like a couple dumbasses that did them backwards. Where they start with the hottest wing, and everybody's like, oh, "Okay, this is gonna be a short show."
No, I've seen the because it's always it's like Shaq and stuff. It's like,
Oh yeah.
oh, I eat hot wings all the time. This is gonna be easy.
Well, you seen the one where he eats the chip?
Yeah. He did that on
Wow.
set, man.
This ain't nothing. He's like, "Well, go."
He's like, no, I'm fine. Like, you're fine.
You're fine, man. Yeah.
Shit,
He's got his little water bottle.
I'm fine. Fine. Oh man, yeah. I will never have a part of those challenges. That has no appeal to me.
Man, I remember there was a VTuber that did that, and they were like, I think she's dead because you just see the model go limp, and they're like, did she? Is she still there?
Is the feed still live? Yeah.
She's not like making any noise in the background, but that could be because you walked off to the thing. They're just like,
Right.
oh my god, I think Oral Crony's dead.
Her system just reset and it's lost. Oh no, definitely.
That was,
definitely
I
not.
mean, that was embarrassing. I was like, oh, this ramen is just spicier than I'm used to. Oh my god! But if you're out of the game, you're out of the game.
I'm out.
You either train for that shit or you don't.
Even slightly spicy makes me start going and sweating and stuff. And I'm like, why? Why do people want to sweat while they eat? This is a terrible combination.
Well, you get okay. So some of that, like, and I'll tell you, like the first like 5 bites of this, like this is really good, right? It is. It has like
There's 20 more to go.
and it's like thick. And
Right? Yeah.
like,
It's like peanut butter.
that's that's the broth of your ramen. Yeah.
Oh, right. Exactly.
Like it was like so flavorful. I'm like, this is so good. And then yeah, it's just that whatever it is, it's kind of like sedimentary rock, right? And you don't notice the effects until it hits like layer 5, and then you get all 5.
Oh God.
And then yeah, once that all comebacks like lands at the same time, it's just these aren't jabs anymore. Your first hit is like an uppercut straight to your chin. Like holy shit.
Oh.
But this is the stuff where you're like, I don't want to breathe out through my mouth. It actually hurts. Yeah.
Yeah. It's burned my lips.
So I mean, there's a kick to it, and again, it's in the same way that. Well, I mean, so why does anybody get a tattoo? I mean, it hurts. You know, it hurts, right? But there's something that you get out of it from, it hurts. Same way that it does like your tongue. Same way that it does like, I'm going to put a hole in my face. People do that.
Yeah, but that's
hole
for
in
a
my face?
look that like is
Oh.
permanent. This is tasting food.
Hey, there are people out there. It's like you wouldn't do the polar plunge, right?
No, I wouldn't do the polar.
I wouldn't either, but that's the same kind of kick. It's like, yeah, this is going to be something I don't like doing, but I get a kick out of.
Well, that I don't get either, so that's fine. That doesn't make
Right.
much sense to me.
You're either into it or you're not. I don't know if you have to explain it to each
Not
other.
how
It's
my
just,
brain operates.
you're just the kind of people that like tattoos and polar plunges, or you don't.
And go skydiving.
Yeah.
And all these other things. Yeah. Yeah, that is not part of my DNA.
Well, were you actually going to ski, or were you just
No.
going to like hang out?
I was gonna go
What, are
skiing.
you gonna go skiing?
Yeah, the girl I was dating one. She went up skiing, but then my ex-wife lost her grandma, so I had the kids.
Oh, is that what happened?
You know, so
Surprised there's any fucking snow up there.
she said it was all slush.
Yeah, I'll bet.
That sounds terrible.
Just
Not that I
red.
would know. I've only gone once in my life, so
I've never been skiing.
I didn't even skiing. I went snowboarding.
I've
Yeah,
never done that.
I went
Yeah,
snowboarding
yeah.
a few times.
This involves snow. Fuck that.
I don't mind it. It's just I don't.
It's not worth the
It's not
drive,
worth
the
the drive.
cost, the everything. Yeah. 'Cause then you got to get snow gear. You got to get
It's like more expensive than golf.
kits. Yeah.
Mm.
And you have to wait in traffic for
Right.
ages if you go on the weekend and all that stuff.
I never went with people who were weekenders.
Well, yeah, but I have a regular.
Oh no, you're
Big
talking
job
about
now.
yeah, exactly. You're talking no, that was the thing was you take time off for this. Because remember, you're doing these were the people who were going on vacation. The whole purpose of this is to take $50 and stretch it as far as it can possibly go. So, it's the same thing where, okay, so we're going to go on a Tuesday morning. We will get there. We'll be in line before the place opens, right? We will be, because we have all of our stuff, we will be taking that first lift up. Nobody's doing this. We will eat lunch at 10. We will continue to do this, until like 2. We will leave. Don't hang out here. It's just like marathoning. How many runs can you get in on the day?
Well, that's not terrible.
It's not, but for
That's a hard burn on a day off, though.
well, that's
I'd rather do that than go on a Saturday.
oh well, okay,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
get you there. I mean, unless the whole thing is if you're doing the thing where it's like, well, yeah, I'm gonna go up on Saturday. I'm gonna sleep there on Saturday night, get up early on Sunday and go do this. But that's not
No, because then you're paying for
right.
Saturday costs, which is insane.
Correct.
So you'd
correct.
go up on Sunday maybe and stay the night, and then go
You
Monday.
never stay the night.
No.
No, of course not. Well, I mean, this is the whole thing. Is like we don't like. Well, I want some peanuts. It's like, well, there's some right there. It says peanuts. It's like, no. You go to the other end of the parking lot. That's where the guy like this dude sells them for like 5. That dude sells them for $4.50. And then we have to smuggle them in.
Oh.
Again, this was the whole like the parking lot's right there. It's like, yes, we're gonna park in this neighborhood.
Right.
They were going to hike 2.5 miles. Yeah.
Well, fellas, I got. So last night I got a text message saying, "Hey, here's your one-time code for this,"
shit.
and I was like, "Huh." All right, I'll have to check on that. And then, like 2 minutes later, I got an email saying, "Congratulations on your new card." I'm like, no, I really got got. Oh, they've cracked everything.
William. Oh my god.
Does she work in cybersecurity?
Yeah, so they hacked something. They got it, and then I had to call and God, so the bank that I'm using for this was so that I could like at Furniture Row. I got a new mattress, and so I just put it on a payment plan, and so it's their card kind of thing.
What kind of mattress did you get?
Well, this was like 2-3 years ago.
Oh,
it was one of the memory foam.
Okay.
It's a really nice.
I say you like it, right?
Oh yeah,
okay.
I love it.
You wouldn't go back to traditional mattresses, would you?
No.
I would.
Over the memory foam?
I do have a Tempur-Pedic, and I got to tell you, we've probably had it like 6-7 years now. And
yeah?
Yeah, it's just fucking up my back. So
it's fucking up your back.
It's fucking up my back.
Really?
Yeah. It's just, man, I got to tell you, I got a Casper, and that thing actually did more for my back than.
Mine worked pretty good for a while, man. But as I get older, man, I mean, like I just need softer bed, so I can't sleep on a fucking.
Oh no, mine's soft.
Yeah.
I do not do hard beds or.
So
Oh God, no. I've gone to like a hotel that had a hard
Sure.
bed, and that is just
Why would they do that? That makes no sense to me. Like it.
because they got a discount in bulk or something. I don't know.
All right, fair enough. Right.
Like, oh yeah, if your bed's hard, does your wife like it?
I think we've both arrived at the place where we don't like it.
A 7-year journey together. We're like,
It was like, I'm sleeping like shit. How about you? She's like, yeah, me too. I was like, fuck this.
It's time.
Yeah,
then.
it's time. Yeah.
That is
So-
worth.
The
That's
Tempur-Pedics
worth the
are fucking
investment.
expensive, man.
They
so you
are.
feel like you want to get your money's worth out.
that's
of
why
it.
I was surprised. It was like, well,
Tempur-Pedics aren't the one that like move and stuff, are they?
No,
oh, you can. That's the
I don't
bed.
have that one.
Right.
Yeah, that one's like $8,000. You know, so where you want the one that's got like separate settings.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that.
But their whole shtick on those is like they sell those because a lot of like insurance covers it if you have like injuries or something like that. I think that's.
I have no idea. Ours didn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
But anyway, I'm sorry.
anyway, no worries. Sorry
Oh,
to mess
no.
up your.
But
You got story.
I got, so I was able to call them up, and they're just like, so their customer service is just ass.
Who's that bank?
Yeah.
Thank you for calling, bank.
Oh, it was that. And then I'd be like, hey, I got a card, and they're like, oh,
Congratulations.
yeah. They're like, oh, we see that you got your card here. I'm like, yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't do it. Oh,
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Here.
You have $2,500 credit line. How would you like to spend it right now? Yeah.
Welcome to the family, son.
and then they're like, because it was, so the bank is Synchrony. And so then they're like, oh, you got an Amazon card. Here, we'll connect you to Amazon. I'm like, does that mean they're going to cancel it? We'll connect you to Amazon. I'm like,
Thank you for calling.
and then I talk to them, and they're like, oh, yeah, well, we need to cancel this. I'm like, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
And he's like, let me connect you to our fraud department. And so, like, the first time they switched me over, it doesn't go to hold music. It goes to, like, crackling. It's like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you're on somebody's line.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck is this, man? And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, I don't want to hang up.
Yeah.
And then finally, eventually, it just drops. And I'm like,
Yep.
motherfucker. So I call again, and I'm like, hey, I just talked to a person. I need to go to the fraud department. Oh, you got an Amazon card. Here, let me connect you up. No. What they did, and they're like, yeah, we'll send it in. So they sent me, and then it was like, oh, yeah, we'll cancel it here. Let me get you set up. And she, like, wouldn't talk. She just got my information.
Heavy.
I don't know. I can even hear keys. And I'd be like, hello? She's like, and it wouldn't be a response right away. And then be like 30 seconds. She'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm working on it here. Just hold up. And then silence. And I'm like,
Right.
what are you doing? Or do you have any information? Like, will you fill this space so I know that you're there?
I can't see you.
And then finally, disconnect. And I'm like,
No.
and then finally, so I call back again. And I'm like, well, it's been an hour. I'm sure this guy's already been spending away. Like, I'm like, finally, she's like, oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and cancel that and all that stuff. And then she gets on and she does it. And she's like, yeah, it's canceled. And she's like, okay, we got to go through some of the standard questions that it spits up. And I'm like, okay. She's like,
Heck, you look at yourself, sir.
she's like, do you know anybody in the state that these purchases were bought at? I'm like, I don't know if there's purchases. I don't have the card. She's like, oh yeah, good point. I'm like, okay. And so I was like, well, can I see what information they use to, qualify for this card? And she's like, I can't see anything right now. You'll get a report in like 5 to 7 days. I'm not sure what's all in it, but you'll get a report. I'm like, all right,
Cool.
So it's
Thanks
canceled.
for being straightforward, yeah.
And she's like, yeah, it's canceled. That's all done. Any charges, anything else, it won't show up. You won't get a hit on your credit score. She's like, do you have any other cards been opened up in your name for anything else? And I'm like, oh. I literally signed up for Experian. And now I'm like, dude, this is pretty cool actually. It's like $10 a month and you can like see all your credit stuff and everything. Like I just froze like my entire credit.
Yeah.
So now nobody can open anything.
I don't want to give anybody a plug here, but I've been on LifeLock for like 15 years.
Aren't they like 30 something bucks a month?
It is like $30 a month.
Yeah, it's $10.
So,
well, although LifeLock pays you if you get
exactly. And so they have saved my bacon on several things over the years. So I'm like, fine, it's cool. Because like I can't remember it. This is probably longer than that, but I had a guy in California try and take a mortgage out.
Oh yeah, you did.
And it was like, wait a minute, is this your house? I was like, it could be. So it's funny because I still go to Zillow and it shows up as my fucking house in California. It's like in fucking Palo Alto or something like that.
Which is expensive too.
No, it's a piece of shit house.
Oh,
Man.
okay. Had this like a Foghorn Leghorn thing. I'd better not look. I just might be in there.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So no, they've saved my banking a couple times, man. And even like last time, so I got that new laptop, and it came with all that McAfee on it and shit.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, let's sign you up for the blah blah blah. I was like, nah, I'm good. And sure enough, like 2 days later, so fucking, it was like McAfee's hitting your credit card. I was like, motherfuckers. Yeah. Even though I deleted all that shit off that computer. So yeah, I know, man. And I was like, did you sign up for this? I was like, no. So
I mean, the only other thing I wouldn't know, because I don't know if that's like part of the conditions of getting the machine, where like you have to sign up for this, but I doubt it.
no, it was just bloatware.
Yeah.
So I was actually able to murder off about 90% of the bloatware on that thing. So, but that was the one thing that came back, and it was like, oh, you signed up for McAfee. I was like, no, I did not.
Most absolutely,
Absolutely did not, man.
I
So
want you to find the person that signed me up for this, and you want them dead. I remember back in the day of like Windows Millennium Edition, where I felt confident. I was like, I think Norton and McAfee are making the viruses.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah, right.
I felt fairly confident that they were manufacturing the disease and the cure.
Right, yeah, exactly. So,
Just felt that way, man. Because there's a Twitter account that I subscribe to, and there's nothing on there except for it's just called like old internet, and it just shows pictures of you'll get a few screenshots during the day of like that grassy field in Windows like XP, or they'll take like a side.
Isn't that the photo that earned that guy the most money out of any like piece of art ever?
I would not surprise me.
I think I've seen stories on that where that one guy took that picture. It's like some grassy field in England, and he got like a penny for every time that.
And turns out there was a lot of pennies.
It was a lot of pennies. Yeah.
And they'll do every now and then they'll just take a shot of like, this is what a CRT looked like, or it'll show you like the curved screen or something like that. And so there was something, it popped up there, like just the screen was like the Millennium Edition, start menu, and it all came. It was like, God, I remember how much of a pain in the ass everything was, like with pop-ups and all that other shit when it was first coming in.
Yeah,
it's like, God, these times were awful.
Yeah. Not as dangerous though,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like if
even if William got I mean, come on.
Well, I'm a terrible cybersecurity person because I don't think anything will ever happen because it's me. So I'm just like,
yeah. So I'm wearing armor in this fight.
It's fine. Like I rarely like lock my car. Like
that's true. I'm the same way.
I lock everything.
I'm like,
doors, windows.
What, really?
I'm here.
My back door is never locked.
Huh.
So I have to leave it open for the doggy door.
Right.
So
All right, man. That's my thing every night is go around and make sure like the fucking castle is secure. So,
I don't care. Like, I live out there, man.
uh-huh.
Nothing's happening out there.
Uh-huh. Where do you think the bad guys are gonna go?
They don't go out there.
Rob my like freaking ghetto neighborhood or rich neighborhood out there. Ghetto neighborhood.
They're not going to do my neighborhood. There's 100 cameras in.
That's right. Yeah, we were talking about Ring cameras. Yes.
Oh,
So,
people don't even have just the Ring cameras. They got extra cameras just to watch the driveway and like, all this stuff, man. There's cameras everywhere.
what's funny is like I saw this YouTube video a little while ago how easy those are to jam. So yeah.
Okay, well, that being said, if the person is sophisticated enough that they're coming out there with a Ring doorbell jammer,
It's not that expensive.
yeah, but they came for business, and
Oh,
that's
yeah,
that's
no,
the
no,
thing.
yeah, sure.
At that point, it's like, all right, doors and windows locked. I get it, but
Yeah, but that's the
they're
other
coming
thing is
for
like
you.
most of us like think about that like 1 o'clock in the morning when you go to bed. The time where they show up is like 10 a.m. So
Yeah, I'm right.
yeah, I know you are.
Yeah,
I am too.
that's part of the
Oh,
reason
okay,
that
yeah.
that I sweat it.
I don't sweat.
As a matter of fact, the other day, so one, two, three houses down, um, I'm working and some fucking dickheads ring my doorbell. I'm like, fuck you. And I'm just in the middle of like I'm working. Um, so a big fat guy and a relatively skinny dude, but he's like maybe 20 years older than me. They pop in through this gate. Not that one. They pop in through this gate, and of course my dog's going ape shit, right? She can tell via the force, like if the air moves around my backyard. And so she's got like her fucking teeth out. She's on the deck. She's like yelling and screaming at two people. And they're like, I pop outside. I'm like, I have never, I have never made an introduction of what the fuck do you want? But I did because there were two people in my backyard. And they said, it was like, oh, sorry. It's like, we rang your doorbell and nobody answered. Like, so that was permission to come around into my fucking backyard? And
He's looking forward to this.
oh no, because the thing was,
Are they city people or something?
no,
Just regular.
they were civilians.
It's not even green vesties, huh?
No green vest, nothing. No identifying like clothing. Now, one of the guys was, he was with one of the other like cable companies or something like this, right? I don't know who they were. That's why he was poking around. But he was like, yeah, the other, gate was locked. Like, does that seem like a fucking invitation to you? It's like, does that mean that I want people in my backyard? Now, the thing was, I calmed down in a second. It's like, so who are you and what do you want? And it's like, I'm in a fucking meeting right now. And,
Should have been like, I'm 2 seconds away from getting my shoddy.
oh, it's like, say, like, I'm going to stop.
Get balls.
Yeah,
I'm
get
going
balls.
to stop holding her back. I have a fucking scar on my leg for where she chomped me just because she was mad at another dog, right? This dog's fucking teeth are no joke when she decides to take a bite out of you. I'm just like, go fucking maul these people. You've been dreaming of this. You've been like you chase down big animals, right? Fucking grab those two like pink apes that came into my backyard and just turn them into meat. Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck do you guys want? It's like, oh, well, we're with this like cable thing, and it's like, we're looking for, the little box. I'm like, the little box is back there. Like,
Behind your
it's
house.
like, it is not in my backyard. I don't own it. It's like, if you go through that gate right there, turn right, go to where the fence is actually bent like this around the box, you will find the box. It's like, is that all you needed? It's like, yeah. It's like, all right, well, let's just go. Go, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But don't. It's like,
I'd have made him walk.
oh no, I was just like, well, the shortcut is right there. But I mean, that's the thing. It's like, just don't come into my backyard uninvited. And then the other guy was just kind of like, oh, I'm just, I'm so and so. I've lived here. It's like, oh, I'm Jeffrey, 85. It's like, Do you want to? What do you want to do?
We're gonna have a little reunion.
What do you want to do?
Could have been like, well, you go all around back and you'll see the box right there. Not in my yard, so get on out.
It's like, all right. So if you want the box is right over there. Just take the shortcut right through there. That's unlocked. That's fine. I was fucking steaming. I was.
Yeah, I don't
I
blame
was
you.
hot. And then like the next thing is like, well, I guess I need to lock the other side.
That's yeah. Well, I do have one of those things in my backyard, so
I do not.
right. And since it's sitting out there, yeah, I'd 100% just been like, yep. So get on out. You guys can walk it down and around, and you'll find the box. If that's what you're looking for.
They were honest with me, so I'm like, all right, well, you're already here, okay? I'm like, all right, just go right there. It's a shortcut. Go straight through. It's totally fine. But don't
see. I would have answered the door.
I was working. I was in the middle of an actual meeting.
Well, I work all the time, but I still don't care. But
well, I mean, okay. Now that being said, I did take her to the vet on company time. On Tuesday.
If you weren't on a meeting and just working, would you have answered the door? No. You wouldn't know. You've already not answered the door.
I have to give you a percentage, but it is a low
10.
Keep going.
And were you maybe expecting an Amazon package?
Well, they don't ring the bell.
Yeah, usually they don't. Every once in a while.
In fact, Amazon has gotten they have whoever my driver is, or whatever. They've gotten even better about like they wear like sneaking shoes or something because they come in, they like slide the box. She doesn't even notice because usually that's when I can tell like packages here, dog going ape shit, right? God knows when I actually go get when I get a pizza or something, she can smell it when it turns the corner at the end of the block. I'm like, oh God. She knows, and that's the same thing as just leave it here. Don't ring the bell. It's fine. But yeah, she can immediately tell that there's food coming. But my Amazon guy has just he went to got his associates at Ninja because he just in and out, nobody notices. But yeah, that's the thing is that's the other reason. Like I'm in a meeting, don't make my dog go ape shit. Don't ring my fucking doorbell. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants to talk to you because most of the time, here's the thing: is it's not just that I don't want to talk to people. The people that ring your doorbell at like 1 are always dudes who are going to stuff something in your fucking door handle. It's like it's.
Would you like to talk about the Lord?
It's either talk about the Lord or the grass that you don't have, right?
I think the last time they came by wanting to talk about the Lord, I was like, he's dead, right?
For a bit.
They're like, huh? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Thanks, bye.
You've been dead for at least 2 seasons, right?
Yeah.
I'm nice for those guys.
Yeah, because
like there's only a few. Like my house, like normally in our neighborhood, guys coming around are like roofers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who are like, oh, when'd you get your roof done? I was like 2013. So,
Oh yeah, you're due.
No.
2013?
23. Dude, I got a 30-year roof.
Oh.
Yeah. I was actually
for shingles.
Yes.
Well, so I mean, every time and whenever we get our next hailstorm, they'll be knocking on doors.
Yeah, it's either roof guys or window guys who come through this one. Occasionally, we get the Seventh-day Adventists who come through.
Do the solar guys come at you?
I've had the solar guys. They almost got me a few years ago, but I was in the middle of another project, and then I was like, no, I'm good. I'll think about it a little bit. But they quoted me like $26,000. How much did yours cost?
It was like 30 something.
Yeah, see, it was about the same thing. And so I was like, well, you know what? Fuck that, man.
And then you're supposed to take the rebate you get from your tax return.
Yeah, I know. So I got by that recently. So my wife is doing a really great job of actually like screening, fucking contractors because they see me coming from a mile away. They totally do.
Bad. Are you a pigeon?
I am totally. I got on my basement once, man. And
Oh,
so
that's true.
I have
Yeah,
been relegated
yeah.
to not like negotiating for things like that anymore. Just like, oh, they seem like nice guys.
Yeah, yeah. They'll do a good job. They'll do it.
Yeah, I'm totally that way,
I
man.
know.
So, but anyway, where was I going with that? So
You got
I
He's a
got
mark. He got chalk on his shoulder.
whatever that means.
Oh, yeah. So that used to be a
how you get marked.
yeah, like at the county fair.
So you're the sucker, so someone comes up to you.
They'll come. Or they'll just like
Tap
they'll
you.
they'll tap you. They'll like talk to you, right? And this is the way because you're a sucker. They'll put some, and then the people at the stalls.
Yeah, okay,
that
that's
you got.
me.
Oh no, you're
That's
not
fucking
alone
me.
on that one,
Yeah.
Pat. I'm like because I'm so polite with a lot of things. Like I'm a rube from out of town with a pocket full of money.
Yeah, no. So anyway, where was I going?
So you're talking about how your wife has co-opted the.
Oh no, so we got just like maybe like 2 months ago.
What'd you get going on?
Yeah, what are you getting in the middle of winter?
So like the guys who do a great job on our fucking bug spray,
Oh,
which is absolutely fantastic. Anyway, they come in. Well, I guess we didn't really get got on this just a little bit. So because they were like, oh well, we know these other guys who do like insulation and shit, and so it was like, oh yeah, we need insulation. And so sure enough, they go up into my attic and they measure it, and it's like 6 inches. And they're like, oh no, you need 18. We're like, yeah, we need 18. But they come in and they tell us this whole thing about like, okay, so you can get a rebate through utilities over the course of the next 2 years. It'll basically pay for half this. We're like, oh, fuck, that sounds great. So we do it. They have it come in. They blow in new insulation for like $3,000. It's not that much.
Oh, okay.
So we're like, all right, whatever. So, but then like going through the city on the back end, they were like, oh no, it needs to be provided by like a certified provider, and they need to actually measure before and measure after and send us all that shit and stuff like that. And so we do everything that the guy told us to do. Send it to the city. It was like, no, you didn't do it good enough. It needs to be up to this amount, blah, blah, blah. So we call the guys back, and I was like, well, this is what they said. He's like, well, yeah, you probably need a little bit more. I'm like, wait a minute.
oh man.
So, yeah, so we got a little bit got. So, but not too bad. I mean, not enough to break the contract with the bug spray guys because they do a good job.
Right.
But it was also like, well, maybe we'll take your recommendations into consideration a little bit more carefully in the future because the city was all like,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, was it the insulation? Was this the standard like roll it out stuff, or did they spray?
No, they sprayed it in.
Okay.
So, which is awesome. And I mean, literally, I've gone up in the attic and it's like fucking snowfields up there. And so I'm like,
Damn.
all right, so it's better, but we didn't get that $1,000 off, from the city.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, guys.
Well, for mine, to be fair, I did get the tax rebate. But this was like COVID year, and I didn't have a job. And so I got the rebate, and I'm like, well, this is fantastic. I get to pay like for several months here while I'm waiting for a job. And so I didn't take the money and throw it right onto
so
paying
you used
for
a
it.
rebate to actually live off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to be fair, and now Instagram keeps throwing up that you can like get the contract canceled, and I'm like,
don't do that.
I'm like, that does not sound.
No. That sounds like that might not hold up.
That does not sound like that's the legit thing. And it's like, plus I've had mine for years.
Right.
I don't think you're directing it towards me. I mean, if you want to give me my money back, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that.
No.
So no, like in my neighborhood, we got a couple guys who got by the solar guys. Like my neighbor did, and he was like, "I'm selling this fucking house."
That's the hard part.
Yeah, and that turned out to be a hard part for him because then, like, his roof was old enough where they're like, "We're gonna have to replace the roof," which means we have to peel all these things off there and then put it back on, and that was like an extra $10,000. At that point in time, he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to sell my house. Yeah.
Because all in all,
Yeah.
it is pretty. It does work.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it is. It's because I'm sure electricity is going up for all these other people.
It has. So I got a notice from utilities just a couple of weeks ago that, like, I don't think it was electric. It was gas that's gone up quite a bit. So
But it's also going to come down.
what is?
So
Yeah, once things go up, they don't.
yeah, they do. They have to.
Well, natural gas, yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually the cool thing. So the thing that they were harping on now is they're not trying to raise the rates, but they said we're going to have peak off-peak hours.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Right. So that's their new thing.
And you don't have an AC unit. That's the people that get hit.
Right.
I've got
Right.
AC.
Yeah, because the peak hours is
Right.
when you have your AC cranked.
Right. So they sent a letter, and to be fair,
I got the letter.
Yeah, even in the letter, to their credit, they said, try not to use.
Yeah.
Instead of like,
it's like, are you going to be home all day? No. Then you might want to leave that at 72. You know?
yeah, instead of just sort of like putting it at the end of a notice, and then, where they're not trying to collect change, where it's they actually was like, so here's the hours that it is. You can save money by doing this.
Wash your clothes.
It did say that.
I was impressed, and they did say something about the price of natural gas coming down. They were saying, so there's been a supply glut here. We're expecting this. They're actually very transparent about it. They have to be.
Well, it's public utility.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Versus, so when I've been hearing stories of people getting absolutely bufanged around the nation.
Dude, that's Pueblo. That's Denver.
Pueblo, Denver. I heard people in Virginia saying where they're like, my shit went up about $500.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So yeah, if that happens, then I'm totally cool. Like I don't even know what they charge per electric, but I know
milliamp hour. I don't know.
It's on your bill. Yeah.
But I don't get charged it.
That's right. You're part of like a different co-op.
Is your water separate?
Yes.
Your water is city, right?
No, my water bill goes through. That's where my
like Black Forest or something like that.
My HOA.
Oh,
it goes through with the water. So the rest
it's just taking the big off that.
Ours is 5,000 gallon chunk. Like you either use 5,000 gallons of water, or
We
then
use
we
10,000?
turn
Yeah,
10,000.
yeah,
So
okay.
once you cross the 5,000, it's
I'm gonna fill up my pool fucking twice.
I'm gonna water.
I can't drink anymore, Daddy, until we cross 5,000.
We don't waste 5,000. It's like fucking go get a Coke.
What fucking kind of measurement system is that? It's like if you can measure it to to the thing to know when it tips over, how the fuck is the next tip
Well, you
gonna
probably use that much with your yard.
During summer,
Yeah.
Summer, I'll go up to like 7,000.
Yeah, okay.
With watering and stuff, but
Yeah.
during the rest of the year, it's like 3,000 or something like that.
No, don't use it. We're gonna save it for next
we're gonna
month.
save this. You're gonna go make a pot of ramen. You just
My ex-girlfriend's mom would bring in like the Home Depot buckets
oh god,
when they
really?
when she turn on the shower.
Yeah.
So instead of just having it until it gets hot.
This is Montana bullshit.
No, this was back in the 80s when they would literally. I guess how it was here, because she lived right there on Carefree, is there was only certain months that they would check.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
That was here too. My dad used to do.
So
too.
yes, those months it was don't flush the toilets.
Yeah, don't.
You're
like
gonna
fucking,
shower.
Don't let
in
the water
city.
run while you're brushing your teeth.
Yeah, all
I
these
remember
things.
That was the same thing when I was a kid.
Bathe in the fucking library sink.
Yeah.
You used to go to the YMCA.
Well, so the bucket thing. All right. The only time I saw that, and I think you might have been sitting there right next to me, was for whatever reason, ABC was doing this in the 90s, this environmental show that happened to be, I think, interrupting something in the TGIF lineup, and I remember that.
Some people used to save rainwater.
Well,
That's what Californians do.
Yeah.
Well, so I remember during this special, fucking Danny Tanner off of Full House was in his. He was doing the one where he was like, "Well, do you know that when the water turns on, right? A lot of times it's cold. If you catch it with a bucket before it gets hot, then they do this thing where they back out and they do this number where it's like, if you just caught that water every day, and everybody in your house did it, and everybody in your neighborhood did it, right? Every 6 months, that would fill a quarter of Lake Michigan, right? And they're zooming out on the planet. I'm like, man, fuck you guys. It's like
It's fucking rain, dude.
well, this is from the shower head.
Yeah, I know.
And like the water doesn't disintegrate because it goes down the drain. You can reclaim that.
Right.
This isn't, I remember. So this is where I had to stay in fourth grade, and fucking Mrs. Westernmost class, fucking bitch ass liberal. She did this thing where
I remember her.
she had her nice moments, but there were things where it's like,
She was a nice lady.
she kept me in on recess because she had she had a question on there. It was like, it was specifically about wastewater, and it was an opinion question. And
your opinion was wrong.
Question to ask Jeffrey.
her opinion was, it was, should people be allowed, in your opinion, should people be allowed to do whatever they want with their water? I'm like, obviously.
Obviously.
And she's like, no, that's wrong. I'm like,
no, that's wrong. Your
Sorry.
opinion is wrong, Jeffrey. No recess for you.
well, she did. Like, well, you can't go out until you change it. I'm like, well, I'll change it. I'll be sitting right here looking at you.
Sit right here and look at you.
Because
That's right. Slap those erasers together harder.
I mean, now this is the
I
thing.
can do this all day.
Yeah. So I'll be here until fucking 9 o'clock at night. What about you? Stupid bitch. Yeah, because that's the thing is now I went to it like a little bit further because I was like, she was like, well, you understand the dangers of this. She was like, this has to be processed. I'm like, that's somebody's job. She's like, if I want to put fucking like paint and rusty nails in the water, that's someone's job to fix. And in my opinion, let them work. It's fine. Well, I'm not letting you out until you change it. I'm like, I'll be right here. So I'm not changing shit.
I would have changed.
Everybody else did too. I was the only person in there standing on the stupidest thing. It's like, well, of course I shouldn't be able to throw away a television in the water.
But I'm going to now.
In 1985, you have an extra television on the fucking water. Yeah, I get it. Man. CRT costs more than your dad's car.
Where you going with that? The reservoir.
The reservoir, yeah. Obviously, we're gonna see if this fucker floats.
Science trivia.
Does it look like a trash can? The outdoors is a trash
Right,
can.
yeah.
Man.
The world is my ashtray.
Now, again, I had no idea. I didn't think about. You don't want to get lead out of wastewater and stuff like that. I guess
Well,
that's a
problem, not
problem.
your problem. Yeah. Sorry, downhill is a thing. Yeah.
But can you imagine wanting to carry down a 5-gallon bucket full of water through your house to then dump it in the yard?
I never knew people who did that. I knew people who saved rainwater.
Yeah.
To like
They have a barrel and
they'd have a barrel, they'd have a catch in the back, and I knew girls who used to like to wash their hair in rainwater and stuff like that.
Oh,
Well, it was just a thing, so it had no chemicals in it, whatever. Kind
Fair.
of thing.
good point.
Yeah, but like there were other things that, like, I mean, so like here, it took me years to figure this out. They actually pull fluoride out of the water here because it's already got so much fluoride in it.
Really?
Oh, totally.
Oh.
Yeah, it all comes from granite off Pikes Peak and Rampart Range. It's all fucking filthy with fluoride, so they actually have to filter some of it out, kind of thing. So they don't actually put any chemicals in the water here, because
That makes sense.
you're on the top end of the source.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
That is why out of towners do say like this is the greatest water I've ever tasted.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I use the RO filter down in Pueblo.
Now I'm not.
So,
I'm not saying that the shit that comes from the spring tastes good, but the
dude, spring water is delicious. So unless you go down to Manitou.
I was
That's
like,
what I'm
the
thinking.
Manitou
that's
thing
what I'm thinking of.
No,
All right,
no, no,
okay.
okay.
is freaking
So,
foul, man.
like, up in my fishing club, we got a fresh spring.
Oh,
We
that-
pull
yeah,
water
okay,
out of there.
okay,
It's the
okay.
cleanest water you'll ever taste in your entire life, man.
Okay.
So, I mean, but even then, they're like, well, it's got bugs in it. It's like, yeah, not that many. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, you just need to filter that with Jim Beam. Come on, man.
No. Yeah, you're right. If you go down to Manitou, that's the one where it's like you want the spring water. It's like that's the water that they like spray the stadium with to clean it.
It's corrosive.
It's like this stuff tastes so bad. I remember, God, where was it? There was a place that Will and I went with our dad, and it was a place that I think it was like a mini golf course that had like
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
we were
It was-
thirsty,
it was
and
tough. It was
they
terrible.
had that
Yep.
water, and we were like,
I thought
I
I was going to
think
die.
this is we thought.
Isn't it down by the Air Force Base? I think I know which one you're talking about.
I don't know
It
if
was
it's still
one of
there.
them. It was
This a long
definitely a
time.
miniature golf.
But we thought it was like we thought they just like put like a cup in the gutter, like and just
It was bad.
we're like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with the water?
Yep. Definitely miniature golf. I don't know where.
You remember that? That
100%.
100% happened.
That
There,
was
there
bad.
was a place down by
There
Pete.
was.
It was like mountain something or something like that. It was a golf course, mini golf course, but they had a spring there. I think that's probably the one.
Maybe that was it because but it was they had other stuff going on there too. This was a kind of a big place. They had a huge arcade too.
Yeah, that's the same
Yeah.
place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just off Northgate there. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay.
It's called Mountain something. Like, yeah, we used to go golfing there all the time.
That was before I ever had the Manitou
Yeah.
water.
That's it. Just it tasted
it's
like bad
Manitou ass water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Ugh.
we were like Dad understood. He was just I think
He laughed.
Yeah.
It's like, here, try this, boys.
Yeah, you gotta learn somehow.
You got.
Yeah.
You got
But
got.
it's kind of like when you're kids, like you're watching a scary movie and your dad just keeps laughing, and you
Yeah.
notice that he keeps
Come over here and chum some of this shit.
he keeps looking at you and not the movie.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I got you. That's true because if he grew up with Ohio water, then he knows all about
Oh, yeah.
the thickness. Yeah.
Well, that water actually does have paint in it.
Well, I remember. Yeah, we were at our aunt's house, and she showed us her sink.
Green.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't like green. It had like the white. It looked like
Yeah.
where it's
Dude, when I lived in Nebraska for that while, we had such hard groundwater there that you
Yeah.
get the stalactites on your fucking shower head.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
It's pretty bad out Peyton.
is it that
Is it?
way? Yeah. So do you have a water softener?
Don't know.
Well, yeah, and then
I don't
the
think
answer is no. Because you have to put the shit in it every like 6
Oh,
months or a
well,
year.
then I
Yeah,
haven't done
okay,
it if I do have it. Yeah, so
Is fluoride a solid?
I think isn't it calcium?
And it's calcium. Yeah, that
Okay.
actually makes the stalactites on your fucking shower head.
That's what the fluoride is.
Because I have to use a special cleaner. Otherwise, my clear glass shower door.
Oh, you have to use that EBT stuff or whatever
I
it
can't
is.
remember.
CLR. Yeah,
Calcium
sorry.
limestone
I'm sorry. I'm
rust.
talking about like fucking, food stamps here.
So I have to spray that on and then
It's the EBT. Yeah,
Clean.
you're talking about CLR where you put your shower head in the jar. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I have to use steel wool and CLR to clean my glass.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because it just laughs at some of the other stuff. It's like, you made it a little less white.
Well, do you just buy glass, accepting that? Oh no, it's fine. It's you
That's
buy
why you get
glass,
frosted glass.
If I ever get a new door, it would be frosted.
and you expect that in 5 months
Yeah.
It's just going to be
It's just life.
privacy. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna have fucking bugs all over.
if it's not a forested one, it's gonna look like the circle,
Right, yeah,
weird shaped
exactly.
thing.
Yeah, it's like your defroster in your car.
Yeah, it's kind of it's weird stuff like that gives even if it's like perfectly clean, it still feels
Oh
weird.
yeah,
You know, kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
there are some people that uh they can sweat all day and for whatever reason their body is so like pure of chemicals or their liver is just taking a whole lot of hits on not letting stuff out, but they basically sweat like clear. But then there are other people where it's like I
It's
don't care how
motor
much.
oil.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just you look at the shirts and you're like, what is
Whoa.
this yellowish brownish?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You need the Mitchums.
The Michelin's won't save you because that's from the inside. That's what it's still because
That's when you lock it in, Jeff.
if you block it here,
It's
it
like
still
fucking
has to get
latex
out.
paint.
Oh. It still has to come out. I know that there's again, it's this is something they used to treat with Botox. They used to do this before they did it before they were putting it in
Oh
people's
yeah,
faces.
sweat glands. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. I
And
remember
the
that.
sweat has to go somewhere.
Yeah,
And so there were people that would say stories like, "Yeah, I used to get really embarrassed about like I have sweaty hands, so
yeah.
I put it in there, and then so what happens? Like, well, then my forehead didn't used to, but then it
Started
was just
coming out of the middle of my back. Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
middle of
yeah.
my back. Other guys just like, I have a sweaty butthole now. I never did before.
So yeah,
It's like I
stop
can
wearing underwear.
shake your hand and it's completely dry, but if I get nervous, the back of my pants gets soaked.
Swamp crack. Yeah.
You know it. He knows it too. I guarantee you. If he worked outside, yeah, you absolutely know it.
I used to get it around my collar, so I used to work outside. Yeah, I have to throw out my t-shirts every couple months.
mine comes out of my forehead.
Oh, yeah, you and I both.
Yeah.
It's
No, mine was right here. Yeah.
I did not really get the shirt.
That's
well,
why I don't work outside no more. So,
well,
That's
it's
the
either,
only
yeah.
reason.
amongst many others. Sorry, the quadruple pay. Might have something to do with it.
I mean, that's somebody's job now too. That's
Not my problem.
that's the thing.
It was fantastic for a year. And I'm good.
I'm surprised
did
they
it.
haven't offered you guys to come back yet. Like make like fucking quintuple.
They were paying less.
When you guys ducked out,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because my buddy's still in there, and they
pay less now.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess America's full of gas, huh? You got gas in it. That was one thing that I couldn't figure out the last couple of weeks, man. Is we get all our gas from here, and gas prices still going bananas.
Well, so it's
I mean,
not.
it's like people buying market futures. I'm sure. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's well, because I mean, if you can go back to, I remember there was this I can't even remember. It was like a weekend. I can't even remember what happened or why, but it was in Iran, and they fired like 7 missiles at an empty building, declared victory, right? And gas prices shot up like $25 a barrel
Yeah, it's
for
just a market
the
being-
weekend,
Yeah, it's just
and then
market
went back to
being-
normal.
You remember when gas prices are like the dollar, like the barrel price actually went to zero for like almost like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
And I found out why.
It had something to do with market fuckery with the Saudi Arabians, right?
Well, that was part of it. It was also like, how the fuck? Because it was actually negative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was like that. It was like that baseball game where the dude threw an infinity ERA.
That
It's
does
just a
happen.
statistical anomaly. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that was the thing was like, how the fuck can this be like negative?
I remember.
It's
that.
like the cost of a barrel of oil had gone so low that because it's still being pumped out of the ground, the cost of basically
oh,
pumping
so you're
it,
just taking on inventory.
correct,
Yeah.
was basically more than the actual like cost itself. So it's essentially like pumping it for at a loss.
Right. Yeah. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see what it does this summer. So
Well, we have supposedly this little incursion as of tonight's speech is supposed to be over within like 2 to 3 weeks.
I doubt that, but we'll
Um,
see. Again, picks, not I don't want picks. I want
just,
tape. Yeah.
just stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
today is a very weird news day. So
What else is going on? Oh, I mean, we launched a guide to the moon today.
we launched. So
That
here's
seems kind of cool.
Did
seems
we?
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. I
The
didn't
actual
know.
NASA project.
Yeah.
Wow.
4 guys.
Yeah.
And one of them was Canadian.
So 3.5 guys.
Right. Yeah.
So three and a
Well,
half
it's half a
guys.
guy more than the last Apollo
Right,
mission.
right.
Yeah. So sure, we'll take it.
So is the footage here going to be way different than the old school days?
I presume they
I'm
will
sure it's gonna be
actually
great.
show the moon monsters this time.
Right. Yeah. I hope they do a couple flybys of the fucking Apollo landing. So like, look, there it is.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. See, Neil Armstrong's footprints are still there.
Staged. That's what everyone
I know, man.
It's AI.
Yeah.
Staged.
Totally AI.
It's
Yeah.
AI.
Making this up.
Completely imaginated. You know.
So the news that happened today, yes. So there was that. There was the war stuff. There was Christy Noem's cross-dressing.
I saw
One
that, and that
picture.
was hilarious, dude. Yeah. So
Now this is the thing: is there's a problem with this?
I don't see what the problem is.
Not to me.
Yeah, no.
The problem is if you're so if you're on the side that is basically saying like love is love,
Oh,
the love between a man and a goat is equal to, your mom and dad, Mr. Conservative.
I don't know what this is.
You can't grief this on the slightest. You just have
they're
to say,
cross-dressing.
Correct.
Dude, I'm going to
things like
totally grief it.
me personally, I'm like,
Yeah.
you're fucking weird.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, that's from inside the house.
who gives a fuck?
Did the judges come down with a ruling
Nope. It
They did
is
not
down
roll.
to
For
one
what?
on whether
birthright citizenship.
Yeah,
Oh, that'll take months for them to come out with that.
Well,
They were just hearing it
I
today.
thought they were
just hearing it today.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought they
it'll
were-
be months before they come
I
out
thought
with
they
the
were
release.
Yeah, evidently it comes down. Oh my god. Okay. Did you?
It'll take months for us to see that one.
Did you
So-
hear what Katani Jackson said?
I don't even know who
No.
that is.
She is the. There's one justice who doesn't look like the others. The one that was appointed by Mr. Biden because he said, "I have to get a black woman on this thing." Okay.
I'm going to defend her a little bit. She's done some pretty good rulings lately.
Okay. So.
Yeah, she has. So, what did she say today?
Okay. So her example. Okay. When it came to birthright citizenship,
Uh-huh.
I am not making this up. This is like a
I
word
know.
for
We
word.
could go check it out.
Okay.
So,
So she said that if you're in Japan and you steal someone's wallet,
Uh-huh.
right? You now have an allegiance to the local government.
what was the context for this?
Birthright citizenship.
Well, why is she asking that question?
She didn't ask it. That was just her statement. She was talking to the ACLU lawyer who then said, like, that's exactly right. So her stance on this is basically by merit of being here and doing something illegal, you are now, you have an allegiance to that place.
By committing an illegal act?
Correct. Because you have now entered their jurisdiction of laws. By now being applicable to their laws,
Uh-huh.
you are now an
So-
allegiance to that.
Every illegal alien is now a citizen.
Correct. In the same way that you now, if you get pulled over in Mexico,
Get Mexican citizenship.
that's her point.
Well, is her point that you're subject to their laws at that point in time?
Correct. By being subject to their laws,
Right.
you now have allegiance to that area. This is a grown person saying this on the Supreme
No,
Court.
I know, man, but I mean, like, So she came out with a couple like unanimous rulings where she wrote the majority opinion over the last couple of months that were pretty fucking good. So I'm kind of curious about like her questioning behind that. I don't think it's that straightforward, but we'll see.
Go
So
read it, man. There's
yeah, I
no
will.
here's
Yeah,
the
I
trick
will.
is there's no subtext to it. I mean, that's the thing
Yeah.
this is just going off of what she said. This is like you can listen to it word for word. This is she uses the example of stealing a wallet in Japan, ergo you are a citizen.
What was the previous question though?
I don't remember.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
All right.
I mean,
Yeah, like that's the
that's
thing about
her statement, not a question.
okay.
Yeah, she wasn't
Yeah, all
asking
right.
that.
I'm gonna have to go read it, man, because like to be blunt, like I read her last two rulings and they're really fucking good. And so she's not the retard that I think a lot of people have painted her out to be.
I think she's twice the retard that
Yeah,
people
okay,
paint her
I
out to
got
be.
you, man.
Yeah.
But let me go read the shit. So I don't know about that. Because she like I said, she had a couple really good ones that were well thought out and judiciously argued and contrary to what you would think that she would say on certain things. Um, so I don't know, man. I mean, but it's the court. The court is it's its own weird thing. We all get our like little insights to it here and there, but you have to actually go read the actual ruling afterwards, which is onerous and difficult because like you just don't really understand exactly what's going on.
Well, so my question is, what is it about her recent rulings that blew your socks off?
She had a root.
Because everything I've read of hers is, well, number one, she's not succinct. It takes her three times as long to
It
say
does.
anything
That
than
is
anybody
true.
does.
That is true.
And a
Yeah.
lot of times it is just reiterating a point. Like
Okay.
it doesn't advance it. It just basically restates the shit over and over again. So it like at least from a writing standpoint, I'm like, you need to send this
Doesn't
one back.
Trump do that all the time?
Yeah, you can
Trump's a well.
Yeah.
The difference is that's him.
What?
So no.
He gets a pass.
Okay, so all right, now part of this here it just comes from my job where I see people basically they try to pass off original material where like let's take a story, right? Let's take a bullshit story where it's like uh, local man saves drowning victim, right? What they'll do is they'll grab the picture of that, put it on their page, okay? Somebody's written a story about it, so they'll copy that, paste it into Chat GPT, say, rewrite this in a way that's this, okay? And then you'll get that version and they'll say, like, oh, I'm monetizing this page, right? People will do this because they have 500,000 followers, right? In her case, I think there's very much some of that going on where it's, I have this, I'm going to regurgitate it, I'm going to say it a different way. I don't get the sense that that's really her voice. Trump's writings are retarded, but they're all him.
Oh, okay.
So that's all like I never when the other
He rejects the speechwriters because he's like, that doesn't sound like how
I don't even know if he goes through spell check, man. Yeah.
I don't either. Like
Yeah.
when like it's not many presidents who hear like, well, this guy died, and their tweet is like, good.
That
That
didn't
I
happen
believe.
last week, yeah.
I absolutely believe that.
Yeah.
It's just, like I'm sure there was somebody sitting over his shoulder was like, can you not send that? Like
I don't think so, man. I think he's got direct access to the internet, man.
that's true. But yeah,
This
that's
is my fucking phone. You put that down.
okay. So here's her analogy. Okay, this is what she says. I, a U.S. citizen, am visiting Japan, and what it means is that if I steal someone's wallet in Japan, the Japanese authorities can arrest me and prosecute me. It's allegiance, meaning they can control you as a matter of law.
The Japanese authority can control you as a matter of law?
Correct.
That makes sense.
But that doesn't make
mean
you
you're
a citizen.
allegiant. It doesn't mean you have allegiance to that government.
I don't know if she's using
Because-
the right word there, but I think she's saying that. Well, I don't even know what allegiance actually means in that case.
So again, it's it's to say, and this is the
It
summary.
means that you submit to Japanese law.
Well,
Isn't that what that means?
You have to
no,
play by the rules.
that's the thing that's the thing of allegiance. It's not about whether or not you submit. It's whether or not you have allegiance by merit of somebody having dominion over you.
But if you're in Japan, wouldn't you?
You
I don't
that
know,
works
man.
anywhere. That works in the state of Georgia. That
Yeah, I
works
don't
in
understand her point there.
yeah. Her
So,
point is to say like it's to argue that even non-citizens visitors form a local allegiance to the country they're in
uh-huh.
because they are subject to its jurisdiction and laws.
Okay, but that doesn't make you a citizen.
Correct.
Right, yeah.
Correct.
I don't think she's making that point.
Is she trying to say that makes you a citizen?
Yes. Well,
Is
where?
she? Where?
no, it's when it comes to like birthright citizenship.
Well, it makes you subject to the laws of that nation in which you're in.
Ergo.
There was no ergo
Oh
listed.
no. That's what I'm saying here. Is that's what was presented. That's her argument as presented when she was talking with that fucking dickhead from the ACLU. Now, again, this
Now,
is
he's the plaintiff in this case?
the she.
The ACLU lawyer?
Uh,
Who's the I don't understand who's suing who here.
I would presume so because this is in response to Trump's executive order
to
end birthright citizenship.
So the ACLU is probably
would
the
have
plaintiff?
had to have to be the plaintiff.
Okay. Yeah, see this let's just wait for the ruling. So I don't really see, you know,
I don't see how on that statement alone that's
not going to decide anything.
Well,
I don't see how that's supporting.
The answer at that
So
moment should be like that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Well, that I could
that would
agree.
depend on the previous line of questioning. I don't
There's no version of that where that would actually come into play with what we're talking about.
Well, I guess if you don't know what any of the other stuff was said, you don't know how it tied. Like if she just was just like hand up and was just like, I just got to say this.
Oh no. You're right because this was as part of the exchange with the ACLU.
right.
It would be the plaintiff in this case. But that is such a fucking retarded leap in logic.
Well, unless
Is she
like,
trying to clear up something that the ACLU guy was saying? And she's just like, okay, so this would be like, and then she said all that.
Yes. Well,
So the
she
ACL,
picked up the ACLU person's argument and then ran with it.
so she might have been just kind of like the ACLU guy was saying a whole bunch of stuff,
It's a chick, but
or she was saying a whole bunch of stuff, and then she was just like, so let me get this straight. You're saying
it was not a so let me get this straight. No.
it was not a to summarize.
Nope.
it might just be a point of clarification. I have no idea. So
You're right. I
Again,
don't, I
you're
don't
not-
see how that connects to.
She's made. I mean, this is
Citizenship?
the thing. Is this is where like again, you may have seen something that blew your socks off in terms of her judgment, but in terms of the things that I've seen her argue on behalf of and make, they're full of logical leaps like that. Where it's like this is not to form your basis on this is absolutely absurd.
she's 1 of 9 though, man. I mean, this is why I got to wait for the ruling and see what actually happens. I don't know, man. I think he's got a little bit of a leg to stand on in terms of like the 14th Amendment being specific to the Civil
Slaves,
War
yes.
and slaves and stuff like that. But the problem with that is that this has been argued dozens of times since then. So, and it's always gotten shot down. So, this isn't a first run at this,
No, it's not.
Yeah, and so we'll just have to see, man. I mean, he made a good point the other day. He was like, all right, so a 140-year-old mistake is not one that we necessarily can't correct. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how it goes through, man. I mean, but that's just the thing. It's like, all right, I can't watch the play-by-play and call the game, based upon a single play. So,
Well, supposedly, I mean, so okay, that makes perfect sense. You're right.
we'll just wait and see.
I guess that was the thing was I wanted to know, is it Is there anything that jumps out at you where it's like, yeah, she really nailed it on this? Like look at this where she crushed it. Because I have never, I'm yet to see something where I'm like, you've shown me an insight that's beyond the person who's deliberately not answering what a woman is.
Well,
being
it showed
asked.
me the same with like the other justices. I mean, the problem is that there's so much laundry in the mix that
Fair enough.
it's really
Yeah.
difficult to pick out where they're thinking unless you actually take a look at the final rulings. And so, like, she wrote the concurring opinion for the last two major rulings that were 9-0.
What were
Okay.
they?
I can't remember. One of them had to do
Yeah.
with it had to do with something that came up last summer. Um, I can't remember if it was an administrative thing that had to do with like Trump's authority over certain administrative bodies. I think basically the Department of Education was involved with one of them
Okay.
or something
Okay.
like that.
All
And
right.
she was like, "No, the law says this, and that this is a concurrent ruling." And so, it was an easy win for her to like go 1-8, and she didn't do it. So she was like, "No, this is what the law says," and so here we go.
Okay.
You know, um, but it was just like it illustrated that once you get nominated to the Supreme Court, you kind of become your own fucking bird, and you don't really like. I mean, even the most liberal or the most conservative justices, because like even some of Trump's appointees, like Amy Coney Barrett, went against him against something last fall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she
The
was like,
tariff
no,
thing.
huh?
On the tariff
I think it
thing.
was the tariff thing actually, where she was like, no, you need to go through Congress to do this, boss.
Well, it's funny too. It's like actually I don't. So
Well, not that way. So it's like there's two exits out of every building,
right. Right.
kind of thing. And that's what he's doing, man. I mean, it's clever.
Well, that's the
Because he's going to outrun the court on everything, even his ballroom.
again the fact
Exactly.
that a federal judge stepped in.
Well, that's the big one that's coming up this summer, man, is whether or not like federal justices actually have that much jurisdiction. So that's the fucking blockbuster case that's coming down the pipe.
Well, we
So
actually just had a big one specifically to this state. They just ruled.
yeah, but that one didn't really seem like that big of a fucking deal. So they turned it into a First Amendment issue. And it's like, okay, fine. So that's the bright line that everybody draws, like, a border around. So cool, fucking fuck off, But even then, I mean, I saw the statement today where they were like, "Oh, we're going to pursue our bananas." That means you're fucked.
Now, keep in mind, obviously, I'm not a person that really approves of conversion therapy per se, and that's why I was surprised that they actually ruled. I mean, this is the thing: is like it's not ruling in favor of conversion therapy.
Well, I know, but it kind of is. It's like, well, as long as you don't violate anybody's free speech while you're doing it.
Right, right.
It was like, I'm sorry, little Timmy. What did you say? No food for you.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I didn't really get it.
That's the first thing it's like, Timmy's like, so you're like, man, tell me how many lights you see. It's like,
Yeah.
no, your shirt. Let me say, there are 5
There are
lights,
5.
and then they shock the shit out of you.
So it's
Yeah.
like, well, as long as you can speak your mind.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see what shakes out. But no, the federal justice is one. That's the big deal. So
It is kind of a big
it
deal.
is a very
It's a huge deal.
it's a bigger deal than birthright citizenship. It really is. So because it's drawing a bright line around who actually gets to decide what. So
Yes.
yeah,
Especially, I mean, that's when you talk about positions of authority where it's like there is no control over
mm-mm.
the things that you decide on. It's like this does not seem right.
No. And why should a judge in Washington get to put in an injunction against the entire federal government?
A fascinating question.
And I think that's
Yeah.
the one that we all need to keep eyeballs on because
Yeah.
that's going to make a big difference.
Supposedly, the way that this is broken down is that they've said that the actual decision on birthright citizenship does hinge on Barrett.
It might.
That's basically.
Well, it'll hinge on her, and it'll hinge on fucking Roberts, who's always been the swing vote for the last like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, they say in this
So-
case it's actually her. They say that
It
he's
might
locked
very
in,
well be.
but, yeah.
Yeah. So, because that other guy that he appointed, Gorsuch, he's like so steep. He's like fucking, sovereign citizen kind of guy.
Yes.
So if it has anything to do with infringement upon anything, he's a no.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, who knows, man. So
And then there's Thomas, who is pretty. I mean,
old.
he's old, and
He's grouchy as fuck too.
he's grouchy, and he is pretty. You can kind of set your watch to him too, for the most part.
You totally can. Yeah. Well, and Alito's the same way. So, especially if they keep protesting outside of his house.
Can I say that would not influence me in one way or another?
People are on your front yawn every day. Yeah, you might get a little grouchy about that.
Not just grouchy. There's just something to it where, if that's my job and they keep doing this, and it doesn't. There's no version of this where I'm going to make them happy. So there's a part of me that would be like, "You want some wrenches? Have some more wrenches. Have some more wrenches. Have some more fucking wrenches. Wrenches. You want wrenches?
I'm going to wrench the fuck out of you."
Yeah. And I mean, I would that would probably be like my opening statement for like the majority. I think it's like, as the assholes on my front lawn pestered me again today, I was thinking
about this. Yeah, I had a thought.
What does it mean to be an American? Do Americans invade another man's lawn? No, they don't. We fought a war over that. Yeah. So that was that news. There was one other big thing that came out, but I can't remember. It fucking got lost in the shuffle today of all like. There's so much crap going on.
I don't know, man. I've been a little disconnected, so.
Well, you were right to do so. It got me today.
I don't think there was anything that got me today, but I mean, like
I was letting it flow through me, but it got its hooks into me today.
What was it?
It was
just that court case,
fucking stupid shit. I'm like, you can't be serious.
I don't know, man. I mean, we'll see what he said tonight. Probably war over in 2 weeks. We'll see about that.
I don't see any curveballs in terms of
who knows, man. It's basically telling NATO to fuck off and get your own oil. Fair enough. Hey, man, gas station in Venezuela is going to be up online soon. So you got to pay the Caribbean tax.
You want access to the Caribbean?
Yeah, it's surrounded on 3 fucking sides. Straight over moves my ass.
Yeah, a lot of waterways in this world are going to be renamed to Waterway of America.
Right. So, exactly. So, yeah, no, it seems fine. I'm not worried about nothing. So, in the war next week, Bitcoin will go bananas. So,
yeah,
I want to pay off my fucking house, dude.
Dude, that's fair. Yeah, totally understand. Well, that was it. And yeah, you're right. I have been trying to actually avoid the news, but it reached out.
It has a tendency to get its tentacles into
it. Got me.
I get that. So just stick to the sports pages for a little bit. So
sports is hard for me to follow, man.
Well, just pick one and tailgate it. Yeah.
That's the weird thing, man. Is usually I'm either the bug has gotten me and I'm 100% in, or I am so tangentially like. How many games of baseball have been played? It's like
5.
Oh, it's the All-Star break?
Oh shit!
Yeah. Well, All-Star break means everything else is done.
Well, it's just
There's
races.
Nothing else.
It's just get everything else out, man.
Well, All-Star break is the Day of the Dead. There's not because they take like 2 days off for the All-Star break.
Yeah.
So there's nothing.
It's just crickets.
Like sports is dead.
Yeah.
In theory, shouldn't that be a good thing to actually like refresh at that moment? Like,
well, that's usually when I start watching Fox. once
the war might be over by then.
Once basketball and hockey are done, then I switch to Fox until football starts.
Yeah.
So there's about a
switch
month or 2
to Fox. Yeah.
There's like a month or two that I pay attention to the news, and then then it's gone.
You know, getting your news in like a 4-week chunk a year, probably pretty good. You could put it up on the whiteboard and then just track.
Because even all my feeds and stuff, there's very little real news that trickles through.
So we could go back to the archive here and see what the fuck was going on last like July.
When I'd actually chime in.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be funny, yeah, if you actually just are seasonal like that.
I guarantee it, because
Go seasonal.
there's about 2 months there where
Oh my god, bro.
there is no, like watching the morning talk shows and sports and stuff is just terrible, because they're just like, we're going to start making up stories on possibilities of what
Oh,
could
man.
happen with football coming up.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, I'm good.
You don't need the speculative stuff.
I don't need 4 hours of speculative stuff. So,
Maybe they should take the time off too.
We just have a news break.
No, yeah, just what is
they
that?
all just say baseball sucks.
Just do a little sabbatical there from all the things.
Yeah, why don't they just have a couple of days where it's like they show like the fucking Ocho stuff, where it's
Fuck yeah, we could turn the Ocho into a month-long thing.
yeah, just whenever the break is.
Yeah.
I watched what had to be like the last time around. I saw what looked like to be the most physically draining sport of my life, called tech ball.
Yeah,
You were familiar with
that's
this?
where they kick it, right?
It's
yeah.
it's table tennis that you have to kick.
Yeah. It makes you tired watching 30 seconds of it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we need to put a petition out there. The Ocho should be a month-long thing. Nobody's allowed to watch any news.
Yeah, you
It's
decompress
early,
around.
early,
Yeah.
late summer. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just
Well,
decompress.
there'll be Olympics this year.
No,
We just don't.
we just had Winter Olympics.
Aren't they
Just
aren't they
Not that
all,
anybody knew.
aren't they always on even years?
Yeah,
About
so we
2
had
years.
2 years.
Oh.
So this year we had the Winter Olympics. 2 years we'll have summer. Summer Olympics always line up with election year.
Gotcha.
So just so you know,
Okay.
Wait a second.
yeah.
No, it should.
88, 92.
No. I know
96.
that, but I was just thinking, like, for some reason, I was thinking that COVID actually, like,
It was 20.
and it still happened, didn't it?
It
Yeah,
did
it's just nobody watched it
It
because
was in Japan. So they built all this shit. and nobody
yeah,
showed up.
yeah, that's right. It's
Yeah.
just like, did they push it a year down? I was like,
Mm.
no, I just don't
Mm.
remember it happening.
Yeah. No, it happened. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And they
Because
had to have all the testing every day, so you couldn't go out if you tested positive. And
well, when it comes to COVID, and the more I think about it, I'm just glad. Like, we just cannot surrender power to some people because
I don't. It was 6 years ago. It's just like 2 years. You're just gonna write off as being like that didn't happen.
that little disease, like there were people that like I wonder if at this point they'd actually be released from prison for spreading dangerous ideas about this disease, or if they've just been executed on the spot.
I'm just glad our failed experiment with communism actually did fail.
I-
yeah.
I'm just glad we lived in Colorado,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
good Lord, if we lived in California,
Yeah.
life would have sucked.
Or
Yeah.
the tri-state area, or a couple others.
Yeah, every time if I ever get a chance to meet Jared Pulse, I'll shake his hand.
Yeah.
It's like,
kept
dude,
us
you're the one
going,
guy who
man.
didn't go fucking bananas.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. We stayed
So-
about as functional as any state out there. So
Agreed.
I'll tip my cap because, oh my God, some of them went batshit
Yep.
nuts.
Well, and this is something that I have noticed about Paulus is there are people who are like tagging him as like this dude has enshittified Colorado with like liberalism. Actually, what I'm starting to find is that dude has actually tard wrangled a number of things that are so far left, like the crap that they actually pass in terms of like some people in Denver they have the biggest boners for identity politics and transgender shit.
He doesn't give a
And
fuck
that dude
about
has
that.
actually managed to corral some of that retardedness.
Well, and he did a great job for several of the municipalities, just saying municipal problem, not state problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to pass that shit in your neighborhood? Go ahead.
Knock yourself out. Don't ask me for money.
I'm gonna take my name off your fucking speed dial right now.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's the one that helped him when it comes to, it's like, well, we should actually, this whole state should be like a sanctuary state. It's like, don't even think about it.
No, he said, yeah, you can vote on that municipally.
Yeah.
So, and don't ask us for money.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. Yeah, lose my number.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, we are Democrats, but we are not the same.
Not that kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same, but different.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah,
It's-
we're gonna lose him next year. So
And you were saying that it's
Michael Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I sent him an email.
He's not that stupid, but he's a little stupid.
No, he's way
So,
stupid, isn't
well,
he?
he's not as bad as you could ask for much worse Democrats than him.
Oh, I agree, but I
Yeah.
can tell you, I can.
Has he already been voted in? Or
No, he's just our senator right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, if he gets a blessing from the Democratic Party, he's basically going to get the job, and I think he knows that. So
Yeah. So
he's going to get challenged by some fucking retards, though. So
Well,
you know.
the other thing is that Colorado Republicans, they are
They suck.
well, they don't
They're
just
terrible.
suck. Okay, they don't just suck. They don't drop out either. There are
No,
a number of races they could have won where it's like, so you had 32, you had 23, he won with 40. What did you learn?
what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're not going to raise a fucking Colorado Banana Republic flag around here.
You think
So,
I'm
yeah.
joking?
No, I know you're not joking. I see this all the time. So
It's
yeah.
like, why do you not call each other? Like, you guys probably live on the same block. Say, hey, James, like, I'll get out this time.
yeah.
Like,
You got to back me up, though, man.
it's kind of It's kind of like yeah, at the airport. It's like, I will buy a day off from you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, no,
Yeah.
not fucking Saturday.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it's the only day you and I both work, motherfucker.
Bylaws say, look, I started the weekend before you did. I mean, this is a union shop.
But you're retarded.
I work Saturdays.
Right,
Yeah, it's so fucking
dude,
stupid.
It's so bad.
No,
it's hilarious.
Bennett, I wrote an email to, and he finally got back to me.
Did he?
Yeah, I wrote him an email during the first shutdown,
Way back then?
during the first government shutdown.
Oh, just recently.
No, the one
COVID?
before this. The
oh, the government shutdown. I thought
Yes.
you meant
And he actually emailed you back?
okay, so he did.
Was it like, thank you for your concern, Jeffrey?
So he hasn't responded to my response when.
I don't think he doesn't reply at all.
Well, no. So when he sent me, this is the thing that was just absolutely amazing, was he or somebody in his staff, right, didn't speak very specifically. As a matter of fact, they spoke so unspecifically that his response was in two different fonts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, he's going to be your next governor. Oh, there you go.
So yes, the
Yeah.
cutting and pasting of canned responses to grab this from this and here, and not the effort to even just select all, right click, and set it all to Times New Roman. That's the
It's
response.
probably AI generated.
No, I don't think it was AI generated, because AI generated would have been uniform. What it is
Oh,
like,
that's
you know,
true.
again, I used to have a job like this where, you know, when I worked at the
that's
bank,
true. Yeah.
is people ask the same questions, so you cut and paste, you know, the parts that pertain to that. So yeah, he finally got back to me like a week and a half ago about that.
Oh, just now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he even emailed you back at all. So,
You know what? You shouldn't be. That's not how this is supposed to work. You should
Okay,
be.
you're going into should territory here. Got it. Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
So,
I'm legit surprised.
Well, I didn't expect to hear anything back.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
just basically this was my whole thing was it's just a very quick thing of like
Maybe it's election year. Yeah.
well it's just like look, you're not doing the Democrats here any favors. Like stop. You the whole point was you cannot blame them for a shutdown when they're the majority party. They don't have the ability to do that.
Well, they weren't the majority party.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I gotcha.
That's what I said. It's like because he was on. I caught him on TV saying it's like it's these guys' fault to shut down. I'm like that literally can't happen.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
You make us all look stupid.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. He's just as far as Democrats go, he's not the worst. So let me put it.
What
that
an
way.
endorsement! But you're right. You're right.
Well, yeah, okay. So
You're
if you
right.
got to pick one, so I mean, we could do worse, dude. Yeah,
I agree. Look,
yeah.
we do not have an Ilhan Omar out of this place. We do not have a.
Right. Yeah.
We do not have a.
He's not fucking Gavin Newsom. Come on, dude.
Not Gavin
Yeah.
Newsom. It's not Jasmine Crockett. We don't have a Colorado
It's not
version of
Jasmine
that.
Crockett. So,
And she lost her seat to the biggest panty waist in
which was kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So
She cried racism.
okay, off you go to Fox News, whatever. So
Well, I mean that is her thing. I mean she's just
yeah.
she walks down the cereal so Captain Crunch. It's like this is
Fucking racism.
Colonizer.
Yeah, colonizer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, conquered my part of Texas. Fucking should be ruled by crunch berries.
Well, she knows. She's like so. The captain may have been a white man, but she knows that his ship was owned by Jews.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
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 Well, he didn't pay for it
that-
himself.
Documents don't lie.
Yeah, I know. Let's trace back. Yeah,
I know.
it's got fucking Rothschilds all over it, man. All right. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah. All right, so here we go, baseball. So,
Rockies got to win.
but it's going to happen. Maybe not very often, but it's going to happen.
So
So
what a series. It took them, what, 7 series before they finally won? 8
that's true, and
series
they
last
did take down the Jays. So yeah, all right.
I mean,
We'll
they
take
got swept by the Marlins, but yeah.
Well, hey, man, we don't worry about those guys. So, yeah, we'll see you in the playoffs.
All right, I'm not going that way.
All right, I'm Pat.
I'm Will.
Jeffrey.
Hit in the butt.